EA Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. It's all about the Western Conference. That's where the action is today as the Golden State Warriors get ready to battle. The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. Aldridge and Lopez are down low. Holiday out there with Mayo. And it's Mbamute in the three. And that one's good. Well, you look at the numbers for the Warriors last season. Their offense revolved around Steph Curry, and no surprise.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Kevin. The numbers were staggering. I mean, with Curry on the floor, they were right at the top of the league in offensive efficiency. And when he sat down, they were the worst. The lot was on his shoulders, and he carried that burden well.
Pass to Barnes. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Barnes has got his first basket.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Savage, that's the way to get some momentum on your side.
Absolutely. Those dunks can really have a deflating effect on the defense.
Especially coming from a guy out of the backcourt.
At the top of the key, Lopez. The three. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup.
Did you see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket?
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
Curry attacking. Banked in off the glass. Curry's got 5 now.
Got 3 out of 4 from the floor, so a good start for this club.
Holiday, no one around him. Here's Aldridge. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, he crashed the boards with purpose right there. Well-deserved second chance points for him.
Outside Curry. Three-pointer. And another three for Golden State.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
Portland's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Holiday with it. Soft touch off the glass. Holiday's got his second basket of the game.
Well, some weak defensive coverage there, and I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, giving such easy access to the rim.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Steph Curry known for his great shooting, and rightly so, but a well-rounded player. In fact, he tied for second in the NBA last season with 3 triple-doubles.
And so he hits both.
And Steph Curry's first triple-double, how about this? It happened early last season, and it only took him 3 quarters of play. And what was an early statement game for the Warriors against the hapless Sixers, Steph showed them who was in charge that day.
Warriors leading by 4. To the wing on the left. Nobody near Barnes. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
And Steph Curry, Steve, one of the best rebounding point guards in the NBA throughout his young career.
Yeah, not the strongest or the most explosive athlete, but incredible coordination and anticipation. And so his feel for the game allows him to figure out where to be before everybody else on the floor.
Here's Stevenson. The shot is off. Now Portland takes it the other way. Aldridge's shot is good.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And I would continue to do it. You know, force the defense to maybe send a double team. Now you've got other options to work with offensively.
Smith dishes to Curry. A beautiful reverse layup. Curry's got 12 points in the game.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Let's see how long they can keep it going. This is quite a start.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Anderson can't get it to go.
Great job defending the hoop there.
So important to have good presence defensively inside.
No good.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Outside Holiday. Warriors leading by 7. And the dunk by Barnes.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Now here is Holiday. Here's Aldridge. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. 6 points for Aldridge. Curry kicks to Smith. Knocked away. Feeds it to Barnes. And there's a whistle that goes on Luke Mbamute. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Young's checked in for Mbamute. Now here's Curry. 12 points for him. Clock at 6. Inside. Taken away by Holiday. No one near Mayo as he lets it go. Drills the three-pointer. Mayo's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Curry passes to Smith. Tries from 10. And he gets it to go. Smith's got his first bucket in this one. Trail Blazers trailed by 6.
The Blazers really were elite offensively. Shot it well, passed it well, took care of it. But defense is where they've got to show continued improvement. Last season, Terry Stotts overhauled their defensive principles. But they were still in the bottom third of the league when it came to getting stops.
Curry kicks to Smith. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
You know, he's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
Mayo again. Stevenson. Now Young inside. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
You know, there's always a lot of nicknames in the NBA. I loved what became of Nick Young last year in L.A. All of a sudden, he dubbed himself Swaggy P, and it caught on. It seemed like the whole league kind of loved watching him play and referring to him by that nickname.
And Nick Swaggy Young, they call him. Swaggy P, never swaggier than last season. The top scoring rate of his career and some of the best efficiency as well. And he has some huge nights.
Mayo dishing to Young. From outside, off the mark. And the call will be against O.J. Mayo. That's his first foul. Kicks it to Stevenson. From about 19 feet. Anderson in the post. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And he gets it to go.
He's a grinder. Love what he does under the offensive boards, really bringing energy and life to his team.
Now here is Holiday. 8-point game. Young outside.
Oh, how about that basketball, fan?
Beautiful.
Wow. Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark. Brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, just exerting his authority out there.
Anderson. The shot is off. And it's Portland the other way. Mayo kicks to Aldridge. Stolen by Anderson. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Anderson is screen on Young. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Well, an illegal screen is one of the toughest calls for the official to make.
You know, I agree with you. You've got to have some sympathy for the referees when they have to make calls like that, but they get paid well, and they're the best in the business, so they can handle it.
Now here is Holiday. Young outside. No one near Mayo as he lets it go. Not enough on that one as it misses.
This touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Here's Stevenson. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Boy, a terrific rebound and slam on the putback. He never gives up, always persistently pursuing the pumpkin.
And that's an essential quality for an offensive rebounder. An outstanding offensive rebounder that he is.
Yeah, he's got to go after it, and he does.
Yeah, he qualifies as one of the best in the league. Great job there, recognizing the mismatch and taking advantage.
They got to put a bigger guy on him. Otherwise, he'll bury those jumpers all game.
Now, here is Smith. Barnes kicks to Stevenson. Clock at 6. Smith, the pass to Curry. Here's Anderson. Outside for Curry. Traps in the tray. Curry's got 15 points.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. Brandon Wright's checked in for Golden State. Jefferson comes in for Harrison Barnes. And Portland with a change here, too. Anthony Morrow's checked in for O.J. Mayo.
Doing a great job here, able to create some second chance points with their extra effort and hustle.
Aldridge with a screen on Curry. And Holiday kicks to Morrow. Aldridge dishes to Morrow. Back to Aldridge. And not sure what he was thinking there. And there's the call on Anthony Morrow. That is his first foul of the game. Trevor Booker, he's checked in now for Portland. Now here's Curry. He's got 15. And that one's good. Right.
Their offense has really come together immediately, threatening to run away with this game.
It's hard to imagine they'll be able to stay as hot as they've been so far, but if they can, watch out.
Holiday attacking. And that one's good. Holiday's got 6 points.
And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the first. Curry passes to Wright. And good on the basket. Book it. Wright's got his second basket of the game.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
Here's Holiday. Goes back up. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Warriors lead by 11. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And I love the penetration because we're seeing a team that's attacking the lane, forcing the defense to collapse, and you're going to see some easy points as a result.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Portland, we've got Anthony Morrow. Young is up there with Trevor Booker. Then it's Watson. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Young.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Curry kicks to right. Young with the steal. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Straight to the bucket with a nice head of steam.
Well, no reason to slow it down when there's nothing in the way.
The Warriors packing Oracle Arena with plans for a new arena on the San Francisco waterfront by 2018. I've seen pictures. It's going to be beautiful.
Oh, I can only imagine one of the great fan bases in all of basketball. Change of location from their original intended spot on the piers, the spot known as Mission Bay, about a mile south.
And a new coach.
Yeah, that's right.
Curry kicks to Jefferson. On the wing, Stevenson. Out to Smith. Second chance shot. Smith left side. Smith left side. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, and you look at the hurdles the Warriors had faced with their planned arena site on the piers. Political, bureaucrats, financial issues, and the cost of renovating the piers. But with their new site, those issues pretty much gone. Easy to see why they went in another direction.
White dishes to Curry. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
Well, that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them.
That's good.
And for the Warriors, a new line called the Central Subway, under construction, is expected to have a stop a block away from the new arena, so really good public access when that happens. And that's really good to hear, especially for Oakland fans still hoping to attend the game.
Morrill kicks to Young. He dishes it to Watson. It's good on the putback.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
Now the story is points in the paint, Clark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
And yes, sir, that one drops.
Now let's see if that triggers another explosion from, remember, he hit 3 three-pointers in the first quarter.
Young outside. Puts up a 3. Cannot hit. So Golden State will take it the other way. At the elbow, Smith.
Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
Especially on the back end. I mean, he polished it off perfectly.
Watson kicks to Booker. Dishes to Morrow. No one near him. No good.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
Here's Stevenson. Rebound by the Trailblazers. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 5 points on the basket from Booker. Booker's got 4 points now in the quarter. Now, here's Stevenson. Out to Smith. To the left side wing. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Martell Webster, he's checked in for Golden State. Curry passes to Webster. Outside for Curry. Inside to Jefferson. Shot clock at 6. Young with the steal. Launches the three from beyond the arc and then some. Now just a 2-point Warrior lead.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's got it going now.
And there's the foul. It's on C.J. Watson. That's his first foul. And Portland making a change here. Holiday's checked in. Webster. And again, no good by Golden State.
Ill-advised shot selection right there, Clark.
It really was. I mean, very low percentage shot there.
Holiday goes in. A floater. Rebound by Smith. Golden State's done a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. That's good.
A little lucky, frankly, but they did get it to go.
Josh Smith does an awful lot of good things on the floor. As a matter of fact, he's one of the really high-quality stat sheet stuffers in the NBA. But one of the things he doesn't do quite well is shoot three-pointers. And yet he continues to insist that that be a big part of his game.
Here's Curry. He's got 20. From outside the arc. And another three for Golden State.
This is an absolute monster performance from him. He is pulverizing them from the three-point line.
Pass to Morrow. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. 5 to shoot. Holiday with another miss. Warriors lead by 4. Here's Webster. Shot, no good. Now Portland takes it the other way.
That was a layup, and you've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam.
Yeah, what a way to wrap up that possession.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Thank you, Kevin. For Harrison Barnes, it's been a lifelong goal to play in the NBA. Back in high school in Iowa, to raise travel money for tournaments, Barnes, his mother, and his sister would go to Iowa State Cyclones games and collect recyclables. Barnes said, "You learn from those times. They build something in you. I know what it took for me to get here." Kevin sounds like some character.
And his hard work continues, Doris. Thank you. And Wright kicks to Curry. One-on-one fast break. Holiday up top. Out to the right wing. Again, the Trailblazers score. Here's Curry. He's got 23. And the pass to Jefferson. No good. Good defensive work there by Young. Portland's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Outside Holiday. Shot off the pick. Holiday with another miss. Golden State's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And the basket by Webster.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
Portland trailing here. There's the pick. And Holiday, here we go. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 6 rebounds in the game. And there's the call on Anthony Morrow. That's foul number 2 for him. The Warriors making a switch here. Rand's checked in. Here's Jefferson. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is over here.
Well, I just, you know what, Kevin? Come on, Kevin. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force.
Curry outside. Tries again. And the basket by Webster. Webster's got 6.
Now he's finally starting to get it going here offensively.
You know, Portland has a new GM as of 2012, and we've seen not just changes with the team roster, which you would expect, but really an overhaul of team operations as well. New scouting tools, a new strength and training staff, the remodeling of the practice facility.
And the call will be against O.J. Mayo. That's foul number 2 for him. Harris is checked in for Steph Curry. And Jefferson wide open. He shoots. Hands it from downtown. And now a 7-point Warrior lead.
And for the Blazers, injuries have been such a problem over the years. With the new training staff, perhaps a more proactive approach to prevent injuries. Even things like nutrition. During flights, they used to offer cookies and ice cream bar. Now it's chicken and brown rice.
Here's Webster. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. That one is on Holiday.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
Chris Anderson is checked in for Golden State. And Portland with a change here too. And Baamute's checked in. And there had been talk that LaMarcus Aldridge was unhappy in Portland. But he has changed his tune.
And for him, Kevin, it seems as though winning is the main thing. But the Blazers also created a players-first culture. You know, players are your best recruiters, quite honestly. And word gets around. If guys are happy, then that helps them talk about their experience. Teams now have to look at the whole picture and trying to keep players content so they perform at their highest level.
Warriors leading by 7. Harris kicks to Webster. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Holiday's got his 3rd rebound on the night. And Jefferson wide open. He shoots. A quick shot there, and it's off target. Now here's Webster. Defense is right there. Off target from the wing.
I'm not sure why he's fading away. He could have gone straight up for that shot. He would have had a better chance of making it.
The Trailblazers have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Well, you look at the numbers from a season ago. This team shot about 81% as a unit. Very impressive.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for him. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
And here we go with Devin Harris. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Gets it off. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. That'll do it for the first half. Warriors ahead. They're up by 6. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, we have, Kevin, and that's exactly what this team needed from him. He's been terrific.
And you know what, Steve? A double-double in 2 quarters to play, guys. I mean, that's nothing to complain about.
Steph Curry's out there with Lance. Stevenson. Then there's Harrison Barnes. Then it's Smith. And it's Anderson in at the 5. Roaming the paint. That's the Warriors' 5. Curry kicks to Anderson. Curry dishes to Anderson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Anderson's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Warriors. And here's Holiday. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Holiday. Shot by Mayo is no good.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
Now here's Curry. It's tipped. And now Portland on the break. Holiday with the ball. Steph Curry with the rebound.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
Well, you get more rebounds, you get more possessions, more shots at the hoop, and oftentimes that decides the game. Harrison Barnes, the 7th overall pick in 2012 out of North Carolina. He's got prototypical size and athleticism for that small forward position. Still developing his overall game, but he's got enormous potential.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. And Barnes, the top overall recruit in the nation coming out of high school in 2010.
Yeah, and really high expectations for him from a relatively young age. There's been some disappointment in his development, but with his work ethic, I think it's short-lived.
C.J. Watson, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. Barnes hits them both. Early on last year, the Warriors showed that they were going to be a team to make the postseason in the West. Couldn't get the home court advantage, though, and that kind of hurt them.
Yeah, it did. And as dangerous as their team is in the playoffs with the shooting ability they have, they're much better if they could have gotten that extra game at Oracle Arena.
Out left to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Mayo for 3. Again, Mayo missing.
Changing sides didn't seem to help them at all, huh, guys? They've missed their first 3 shots in the third quarter.
Curry kicks to Smith. And he gets the bucket. Smith's got 10 points in the game.
That extra game would matter in the end. Last postseason, the Warriors lost to the Clippers in a back-and-forth Game 7.
Back to Young. Missed inside.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities, and that is always going to allow you to maintain your lead.
And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
Well, the Warriors expected and hoped to go farther than the first round of the playoffs, but you have to give them a lot of credit for playing the Clippers as tough as they did, considering they were down multiple centers during that series.
That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Passes it to Aldridge. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Offensively, the struggles continue. 0 for 5 to start the half.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kevin, Terry Stotts led the Blazers to the second round last season, and he's now in his 3rd year with the team. He spent a couple of seasons as head coach in Atlanta and Milwaukee. but this is his longest stint and the best talent he's ever had. As Stott said, you never know if you're going to get another chance. Guys, he's certainly making the most of it.
Doing a great job. Thanks, Doris. Shot's good from Young.
He could have forced a tough inside shot but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
That's turnover number 5 for him, guys, so he's got to be much better with the ball.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Watson kicks to Aldridge. Looking to end his cold spell. And that's an air ball. Not even close. Smith with a screen on Young. Curry outside.
4 for 5 so far. That's their first miss of the second half.
Watson, the pass to Young. And he slams it down right on top of Josh.
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
Agreed.
Guys, look, I don't know what the score is. That's the play we're all going to remember from this game.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play. They're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
Here's Mayo. Again, Mayo missing.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's gone wrong with him this quarter. He's really fallen off.
To the middle. And it's Portland with the rebound.
Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
You know, that's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit, too.
Young dishes to Aldridge. Back to Young. 6 to shoot. In the corner, Mayo with it. Shoots it up. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Mayo's got 11 points.
There's not much working for him as he moves to 1 of 6 now in the quarter.
Smith against Aldridge. Here's Anderson. Curry with a wide open look. No good from the wing. Trail Blazers trail by 13. In the corner, Mayo with it. Stolen by Stevenson. Left side, Curry. Smith sets the pick for Curry. Plenty of space. And yep, couple bounces and it falls. Curry's got 25 points. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And another thing they're doing is really taking advantage of fast break opportunities, scoring some easy baskets.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Well, it's been 4 years now since the new ownership group took over in Golden State, and I think they've got to be proud of how they've turned this organization around in a short time. 2 straight trips to the playoffs. That actually equaled their total over the previous 20 seasons.
The Warriors making a switch here. White's checked in. The Trail Blazers also changing it up. Chuck Hayes, he's checked in for Lopez. And Anthony Morrow subbed in for Nick Young. And he gets it to go.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. I mean, his teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far.
Over in the corner, Barnes. Here's Smith. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
Shot by Mayo is no good. And the Warrior ownership group bought the team for a then record $450 million back in 2010. But the team was recently valued, Steve, at $800 million.
Well, some of that is winning. Some of that is the new CBA. But regardless, I mean, they've doubled their season ticket base to over 14,000. And they've actually cut it off there. There's a waiting list now to buy season tickets.
Morrill kicks to Watson. Outside Mayo. Out to the wing. Tries again. Aldridge can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 17. Stevenson with a clean look. And he overshot that one, missing.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
There's the dish to Morrill. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. Morrow's got 8 points.
Another second chance bucket. I mean, that's like taking candy from a baby.
Yeah, no excuses, Clark. I mean, at some point, you're going to have to get focused and have all 5 defenders boxing out.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
I agree, Clark, but it doesn't look like they have the will to do that at this moment. He had a whole lot of space to get that shot off.
Yeah, I don't think the defender did a good job there of getting over the top of the screen.
Smith on the wing. And Curry, here we go. And it's Wright missing. Trailblazers trailed by 13. Doubled by Smith. Mayo the best to Aldridge. And that one's good. Aldridge has got 4 points in the quarter.
A good job of spotting his teammate near the basket and zipping the pass right in there.
That one goes. Count. And the Warriors lead by 13.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Mayo kicks to Morrow. Puts up the baby hook. Warriors leading by 13. And Curry, here we go. Wright with it. Picked up by Aldridge. Some nice passing by Golden State. Shot clock at 6. And the call will be against O.J. Mayo. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Jefferson's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Smith kicks to Curry. Uncovered. They grab their own miss. Wright. And the shot is good. Wright's got 8.
That sort of epitomized this game, guys. One team going all out, getting rebounds and putbacks, and the other team just dragging.
And that one's good. 1:39 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Brandon Wright, the former 8th overall pick back in 2007. For his career, Steve, a field goal percentage of around 60%.
Well, he's figured out his niche in the league. He wasn't sure what he was when he arrived, but he's a backup big. He's a diver. He's an offensive rebound guy. He's a lob catcher. So, not a one-on-one scorer, but somebody who can play off of others very effectively. Well, eventually he'll start knocking those down again. He did make 2 in the first half.
And there's the call on Anthony Morrow. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Jefferson has a wide open look.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
Well, it's kind of been the story here today, hasn't it, Clark?
And Holiday kicks to Mayo. Here's Barron. And it's blocked by Wright. Warriors leading by 16. Here's Stevenson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And that's 12 points for Lance Stevenson.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Mayo, and that's for 2. Again, Mayo missing.
He's got to contribute. He's got to produce if his team's going to get back in it in this quarter. It's his 4th foul, and I'm sure he picked it up a little earlier than he would have liked.
The Warriors shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game right here.
Richard Jefferson at the line for 2.
And he's good on the second. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Holiday. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Well, through. Warriors leading by 19. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. Trevor Booker is up there with Luke Mbamute. Then it's Watson. Then there's Anthony Morrow. Jefferson, that's for two. Hits the front of the rim and out. Mbamute dishes to Booker. The feed to Morrow. Fires the three. That's good. Morrow's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Portland.
With the success they've been having from the three-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
Of course, they have to stay hot. But if they do, I think you're right, particularly if they can convert defense into offense. What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong.
Harris kicks to Stevenson. They get it again.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Intercepted. And here we go with Morrow running it up the court. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Warriors leading by 14. Now Harris. Here's Brand. Kicks it out to Stevenson. And there's the call on Anthony Morrow. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
First team foul.
Here's Brand. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
It's stolen by Harris. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Warriors lead by 18.
And that bucket adds to what's been a big differential in points in the paint between these two teams.
Defensively, the intensity just hasn't been there. They've got to pick up the pace. Excellent execution of the plan there.
The Warriors have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6.
Elton Brand always deceptive with his wingspan. Standing 6'9", he's a quality defender at the center position thanks to his 9'2" standing reach.
And for Brand defensively, Clark, a wide frame, and he catches shooters off guard with those long arms.
And you know, he's still a good rebounder and shot maker from mid-range, Kevin. He's no longer the all-star post threat of his younger days, but he's still contributing as a nice role player.
Morrow, no good. Warriors leading by 17. Jefferson has a wide open look. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Watson kicks to Morrow. It's good, and Watson picking up the assist. Watson's got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Jefferson. Wing shot on the way. Jefferson missing again.
Well, that was not a smart play there. That's a wild shot. They can get something better.
No, that's not smart basketball. He should have passed that shot up.
Yes.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Stevenson outside. In the corner, it's Harris. Good on the three-point shot. Harris has got 5 points in the quarter.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
Watson kicks to Morrow. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
Harris misses.
How about the effort we're seeing from him on the boards? He's already in double figures.
Yeah, and more importantly, Steve, his rebounds are leading the team.
Here's Morrow, guarded by Harris. 5 on the clock. Shoots the three. And Anthony Morrow with the three. Morrow's for the Trailblazers. Now here is Harris. He's covered by Watson. And Wright gets it to go on the assist by Harris. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds. Feeds to Morrow. It's stolen by Jefferson. There's the line to the hoop. And it's Stevenson finishing it off.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up Clark that beautiful alley-oop dunk.
Yeah, it was nice.
Just a gorgeous assist.
Stolen by Brand. And Jefferson throws it down hard. And the Warriors lead by 21.
The solo alley-oop. That's not something we see too often.
Timed it perfectly. You're right. And caught the defense totally off guard.
I remember Tracy McGrady doing that. First guy I ever saw pull that off.
Harris kicks to Stevenson. He feeds it to Brand. Nice break. Here come the Trailblazers. Here's Watson. Finished off the break.
Well, that's the easiest opportunity an offense can get off a steal.
Exactly. No defense for that.
And Harris wide open. He shoots from outside off the mark. Trailblazers trailed by 19. Watson with it. Now guarded by Stevenson. Six on the shot clock. Morrow, no good. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Harris kicks to Stevenson. No good by Golden State. The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. And Baamute can't get it to go.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
That's his second personal foul.
Well, I never got to compete in a dunk contest, but I've seen more than a few at All-Star Weekend. It's just amazing what players today can do. Until I think my favorite dunker of all time was Julius Erving. Watching him in transition was just a thing of beauty.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Chris Anderson is checked in for Wright. Smith comes in for Elton Brand. Barnes, he's checked in for Jefferson. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Devin Harris. Warriors leading by 21. Clark, dunks are becoming increasingly more complex, whether they're in game or during events.
Well, the athleticism of the players is just off the charts over the last 2+ decades. So just about everybody, no matter what their size, when you look at NBA guys, can throw it down. And, you know, Steve mentioned his favorite dunker. Mine would have to be Dominique Wilkins. His two-handed double clutch sideways tilt throwdown would have to be up there as well.
Other than, you know, Michael Jordan, Vince Carter.
Oh yeah,
my gosh, you can go on and on. There's some
sure could.
Acrobatic guys, high flyers for sure. The Trailblazers shoot here in the fourth quarter around 41%. Watson kicks to Morrow. Shot from free throw range. And that one's good. Morrow's got 18 points now here in the second half.
What a quarter for him at the offensive end. He's ignored the scoreboard and continued to go out there and do his thing.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
You know, there are around 150 current NBA players with D-League experience. The developmental league, which started back in 2001 with 8 teams, now has 18. The structure has changed a little bit over the years, but I think you have to say that the D-League has become a big success for the NBA.
Different look here for the Warriors. Elton Brand's checked in for Smith. Jefferson comes in for Barnes. Martell Webster, he's checked in for Lance Stevenson. And Devin Harris subbed in for Curry.
Yeah, he didn't have to slow down at all, guys. Just perfectly timed pass there.
And, you know, this season the Knicks, the Pistons, and the Magic acquiring single affiliation with D-League teams, and that seems to be a trend. The Knicks and Pistons moving in close to White Plains, New York, and Grand Rapids, Michigan, respectively, and looking to develop players within their system and get them back and forth quickly from their D-League assignments. Makes sense and looks to be moving towards more of the Major League Baseball model. You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
Agreed. I mean, you look at the points. I mean, they're getting a lot of baskets off of assists, so the offense really clicking here.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And of the 18 D-League teams, 15 are in single affiliation, Steve, with one NBA team. About half of those owned outright by their parent ball club.
Well, it's moving in that direction, Kevin, a place to develop talent and test out new methods. Wouldn't surprise me at all to see every NBA team with their own D-League affiliate before long.
Young with no one around. Rebounded by Devin Harris. Harris has got his third rebound on the night.
Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference. He's showing no signs of letting up here.
Warriors leading by 19. Brand outside. Jefferson, a screen on Aldridge. Inside to Jefferson. Portland grabs the miss. Lopez has got 8 rebounds in this game.
And this is what they wanted, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. And I think it can be considered a statement win for the Warriors.
Steve, I agree. And, you know, I think the attitude was very impressive. And, Clark, you had talked about this before the game. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Yeah, absolutely. They put a tremendous performance in terms of effort and intensity, and they deserve to win this one.
You look at the stats, and you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Steph Curry. Every time he shot it seemed like it was just going to drop in, and nobody was surprised.
Runner in the lane. And the rebound goes to Lopez. It's stolen by Jefferson. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the basket by Webster.
You got to feel pretty good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home floor.
Yeah, and just riding it out here now. I mean, they gave the fans what they wanted.
Aldridge sets up the pick now for Holiday. Shot clock at 5. Outside Mayo. Portland no good that time either. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now, Jordan presents our player of the game, Steph Curry.